never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I told no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not saving, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, please. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Atlanta Falcons. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 24. Check 25. Let's go. Come on.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. On 1st and 10, Daniels. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18 data. 54. I got you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Ready? Pittsburgh. Check. Watch 54. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check. It's free. You
They will run for the first time here with White. Space to run past the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Falcons' 16-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, a run from White. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
It brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check 26, check 26. Whip. Watch the whip. Let it roll. West.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo. Mike 27. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hatch it. Pilot, 64, weak. He's checking. Crack.
On first down, Evans. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
On the ready.
Mike's 47.
Hey, Alpha. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Operating from the gun, Costello, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Hey, exit. Check back 47. Hey, watch the slant.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Get.
Throwing on third and long. Costello. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 39-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
All right, here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Bravo.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After 1, 7-0. RDA Sports.
We got 3.
7. Falcons nothing.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go. Here we go, here we go. HE Gator.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
X3. 218, chop it, go.
They'll run on first down. It's Evans. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Redskins' 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, Echo, on the ball.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Let's go. 50, plant.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Out. 3 down.
Hey, Delta, 6-6, bullet high.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Check now. 80 weapon.
On second down, it's Evans. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey.
Just like that.
Yep.
53 is the mic.
Watch the screen. Watch the... Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Big trip.
From the gun, Costello. And it's complete. Hooper. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. Protein spill. Right up.
On first down, it's Evans. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
90 is a mic. Man, I got you. 90 is a mic. Watch the run.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
90 is a mic. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Try to punch it in with Smith. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brings up 4th and goal.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Check 4.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 9th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's White, and an alley to run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On 1st down, Daniels. He completes it to Evans.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
It's our time. Under 10. Under 10.
They'll run with White. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. And an alley to run. Now the ball comes loose. And the Falcons grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Move. Five down. Stand up in.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's get it.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Single. Single slot.
Look at me. Zipper.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him.
Hey, Wahoo.
Don't let him breathe, defense. 90 is a mic. Get that quarterback. At all costs. 90 is a mic. Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Costello. This one caught by Ridley. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Yo, go.
Go. 90 is a mic. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On fourth down, Costello, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Switch up. Check.
Greystone, travel. Hey! Move! Buzz!
Check Mike 47. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
47's the mic. Blue Dan.
Five!
Looking to throw. Costello. And he's got his man on the out route. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down. First and 10 at the 18.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's first and 10.
Hey, Charlie!
90 is the mic.
Back to throw. Costello. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Keep in mind he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, and we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 22.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 25-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's what I do.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Check. Go.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. All day, baby. All day.
They'll keep it on the ground. Evans. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Number 53. Mike 53. Here it comes.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check 37. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run on first down. It's Evans. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Let's go. 8, read.
Check. 53's Mike. Watch the run.
22 jet bomber.
Watch the shit.
Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Costello. He finds his target. It's Evans. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ready? 50, plant.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Everyone's got four down.
Now.
Motion.
Hey, zoom.
90 is a mic. Crunch time, defense. 90 is a mic. Let's go.
Now.
On 3rd and 2, Costello. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, Daniels, flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Takk McKinley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Third down. 3rd and long.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Tight down. There you go. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, let's get that ball. Check.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
65.
On first down, it's Evans. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Yes.
90 is a mic.
Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Evans looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Last stop.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, 4 down.
Hey, Sam off. Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Costello. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The drive starts with a run by White. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with White. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First down, here's White. Again, he finds an opener. Past the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Redskins.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run on first down. White. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a carry for White. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Hey.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Bravo.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. All day, baby. All day. All day. All day.
And 5.
on 2nd and 10. Costello. He's got White here. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo.
53, Mike. Here we go.
Hit it.
From the gun, Costello going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
90 is a Mike. Come on.
Yep.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get him.
Topper. Keep dribbling.
Throwing again. Costello. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, seam 6.
Operating from the gun, Costello. And this is caught by Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, orbit.
Second and 2. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Daron Payne make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go, baby. Kill.
Yo, go.
Kill, turn up.
Hey, high 7. Ready.
From the gun, Costello. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, wahoo!
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Go, go.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run, watch the run.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Go.
Mike 54. I smell fear in that offense.
5. Snap.
On 4th down, Costello. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Redskins 21, Falcons 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
Charlie.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Carl Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Ready? Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Get.
Looking to throw. Costello. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Opting to run again here with White. Now White lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Back to throw. Daniels looking deep downfield. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Following the